Hello, students. Today, we are going to learn about a very important government program that helps make sure everyone in our country has enough food to eat. It's a system designed to help those who need it most.
So, let's start with a question to get you thinking. Have you ever seen a shop where basic things like rice and wheat are sold at a very low price, much lower than in other shops? How is this possible? Well, today, we are going to find out the answer.
In this lesson, we are going to cover 5 main topics. First, we'll understand what the PDS is. Then, we will see who gets the benefits and how. We'll also look at the history of this system, learn about other important food schemes, and finally, discuss some of the challenges it faces. Okay, let's begin with our first section. We're going to understand the government's biggest answer to making sure everyone has access to food. So what exactly is the PDS? The answer to our opening question is the Public Distribution System, or PDS for short. So what is it? It's a program run by the government. A special organization called the Food Corporation of India, or FCI, buys large amounts of food grains from farmers. This food is then distributed to the poorest sections of our society at a lower or subsidized price. So, how does this food actually reach the people? It happens through a huge network of special shops. There are about 5.5 lakh of these shops all over India. You may have seen them in your own neighborhoods. They are called ration shops or sometimes fair price shops. And what can people buy at these ration shops? They can get essential items like food grains, which means wheat and rice, and also sugar. In many places, they can also buy kerosene, which is used for cooking. And remember, all of this is sold at a price that is lower than the normal market price.
Right, so there's a network of shops selling cheaper food. But who can buy from these shops? Does everyone get the same amount? This brings us to our next section, where we will learn about something very important called a ration card.
You see, to buy these items from a ration shop, a family needs a special card. This is called a ration card. This card is what proves that a family is eligible to receive these benefits from the government. Now, it's very interesting to note that there are different types of ration cards. In fact, there are mainly 3 types. The first is the Antyodaya card, which is for the poorest of the poor families. The second is the BPL card, for families who are below the poverty line. And the third is the APL card, which is for all other families. This is done to make sure that the families who need the most help get the most benefits. But you know, this system of different cards was not always there. The PDS has changed quite a bit over the years. Let's take a quick look at its history to see how it has evolved. The idea of rationing actually started in India back in the 1940s, right after the terrible Bengal famine. Initially, it was for everyone. Then, in 1992, the government launched the revamped PDS to reach people in backward and remote areas. A very big change came in 1997 with the targeted PDS. This is when the idea of giving more benefits to the poor was introduced, and in the year 2000, 2 more special schemes were started. So, the PDS is the main program, but it is supported by other schemes. The government has launched these extra programs to strengthen the food safety net and help even more people. Let's look at those 2 important schemes from the year 2000. One is the Antyodaya Anna Yojana, or AAY. This is for the poorest of the poor families, and it gives them food grains at a highly subsidized, very low price. The other scheme is the Annapurna scheme, or APS. This is for needy senior citizens, and it provides them with 10 kilograms of food grains completely free of cost. A very big moment for food security in India came in 2013 with the National Food Security Act. This law made access to food a basic right for a large part of our population. It says that having enough food is essential for people to live a life with dignity. Along with the PDS, there are other important programs too. For example, the Integrated Child Development Services, or ICDS, helps improve the nutrition of young children and mothers. And of course, many of you know about the Midday Meal Scheme, which provides a hot, cooked meal to children in schools. Now, all these programs have helped a lot, but running such a massive system is not easy, and it still faces some serious challenges. Let's look at how we can make a good system even better. Unfortunately, there are some problems in how ration shops are run. Sometimes, the food grains that are meant for the poor are sold in the open market to make a profit. Other times, the grains sold are of poor quality. Some shops are not open regularly, making it difficult for people to buy their monthly quota. All these issues together are called corruption and leakage.
So, to conclude, let us remember what we have learned. The public distribution system and other government welfare schemes are very, very important. They are some of the most powerful tools our government has to fight against hunger and poverty and ensure that even the poorest families can afford food.
But as we've seen, the system has its problems. So I want to leave you with a final thought to reflect on. How can we make these important systems work better? What can be done? Think about how better monitoring from the government can help. And also, think about what we, as members of the community, can do to help ensure these benefits reach everyone who truly needs them.